Hello, my name is Mike Gibbons and I'm the pre-calculus teacher at Black Hills High School. I want to thank you for coming to our open house virtually and opening up this video. I hope I can share everything I need to via video. A little bit about myself. I've been teaching at Black Hills High School since the year 2001. I've been teaching in general since 1987 as a secondary mathematics teacher, and I've taught every level of mathematics from pre-algebra to second year calculus. I love every level, and pre-calculus is absolutely one of my favorites. So enough about me. I'd like to share a little bit from our Google Classroom and my course syllabus and such. So again, thanks for coming, and let's take a look at our Google Classroom. So this is my first period pre-calculus Google Classroom, and the one for sixth period is identical to this. There's just a different class code and meet link. But when we meet, students just open up Google Classroom and they click on this link right here, and then they are joining my live Google Classroom. So a little bit that's on the Google Classroom that you need to be aware of. And again, we've gone through this previously with students, and I think most of them have all their materials. But on the bottom is course materials, obviously things like pencils, notebook, graph paper, graphing calculator. I use a TI-84 plus CE, but you can use an older model. And if your student still does not have a graphing calculator, there are a few available still for checkout in the library. And there are two textbooks. Right now we are using the Advanced Mathematics by Larson. When we go live again, we will be breaking out a pre-calculus with limits textbook as well. Okay. Now, some important things you need to see on this Google Classroom. I do have a link to my course syllabus, and I'll make sure I open that up. But the most important thing I can share with you is I'm putting together every unit as one post. So here's unit 2 that I've been working on. Let's get to the one we're working on, or we probably by the time you see this have just finished. All right, so here is our first chapter. And what students can find here is a PowerPoint presentation of every lesson. Now, if they want to see the entire PowerPoint where it's very smooth, all the animations, they would want to open this up on a PC computer. Now, on their Chromebooks, they can open these up with Google Slides, and Google Slides shows almost 100% of the animations. It just doesn't quite catch all of it. Sometimes there's some boxes missing and things like that. So, but these are the lessons that I go through live when we meet during our class times. And I go through them live so the students have opportunity to interact with each other and me and ask questions. And then I have taken every lesson that I present as a PowerPoint, and I've created a video of each lesson. So a student, if they are absent, they have access to the video. If they are working on homework and they need to go back and review a concept we talked about, they can go back to the video anytime. I'm hoping this is a pretty powerful tool for your students. And then, again, a typical unit will have so many lessons, and then I will always have a review at the very bottom, and students can print this out, and they can even go on their Chromebook and go Google Slides and print it as Google Slides, and I usually print either 2 or 4 slides per page, and then they can do the review. And we will do a presentation of that review live after they have hopefully already done the review. And then there's even a video of the review presentation as well. After we have done a review presentation, we'll always take a test. And that kind of leads to my syllabus so you guys can see things like grading scale and stuff. So let me come on down. Where's the course syllabus at? Virtual Classroom, Day 1 Remote Learning. Virtual Classroom, where is it? Okay, how come I can't find the course syllabus? There it is right here, I think. Course syllabus. Yeah, sorry, it took me so long time. So if you open up this link right here, it'll take you to my course syllabus, and you see my phone number. That's the classroom right there, by the way, when we're live again. But here's my email where you can reach me anytime. All right. And the fall syllabus, let's just take a peek at this, and I hope this is all opening on the video. I'll obviously check. Okay, so the keys that I really want to talk about. Now, this is a syllabus for the college and the high school, so it's larger than your typical syllabus. But what's most important to you is grading and assignments. So the grading scale for college and the high school is very traditional. 60 to 69.99 is your typical D. 70 to 79.99 C. 80 to 89.99 is your B, and then of course 90 to 100 is an A. And the work is weighted. Homework, we're still on a 90-10 system, so that means that formative assessment material can be 10% of the overall grade, and then summative assessments or the unit exams make up the other 90%. That means those exams are really, really important. Anything we are doing leading up to the exam is considered formative, so I can weight homework as 4.5% of the grade, and then when we get back to the live classroom, we will be doing a daily homework quiz, another 4.5%. Participation, and that's more when we're live too, and that's things like at the end of every unit I send home a hard copy progress report signed and returned, that kind of stuff. Participation. Okay, and then the exams, 90%. Right, that's the most important thing I think you need from the course syllabus. Let me just scan real quick and make sure there's nothing else. Attendance. Can I add, when we're virtual or doing all this stuff remotely, attendance is so critical. All right, so please have your students, if class is starting at 8:20, get there ready to go by 8:19 so we don't lose any time. Time is really precious, and even more so when we're doing all this stuff remotely. All right, and I'm not going to bore you with the entire syllabus. It's there. You can print it and read it, or just open it and read it whenever you want. And again, it is so long because this had to go through the college and be accepted, and I had to cover a lot of extra stuff to have a Math 41 pre-calculus syllabus. So that's about it on the Google Classroom. Let me go back and double check and make sure I haven't missed anything. So pre-calculus. All right, and we are just finishing up chapter 1 as I am making this video, and again during this time I've also been working on chapter 2, and students, they have access to all of our curriculum here just like this in Google Classroom, and I do have a handful of students that are working ahead. That is fine with me. I just really want them to focus on making it to our Google Classrooms when we go live, taking good notes and asking questions. I think the toughest part of doing all this stuff remote is getting kids to interact when we're talking live. And as we get to know each other better, and that's taking a little time just because we're not seeing each other face to face, but I want them to feel real comfortable about stopping the live instruction anytime, making comments, asking questions, and just becoming real engaged learners. And I want to stress the importance of taking notes in a math class. When you see this stuff online like this, a lot of kids just think, hey, I just need to watch the show. I could open up Pre-Calculus 2.2 Synthetic Division and click this video and watch the show and have it all. Learning math is so much more than watching the show. Take good notes, ask questions, be engaged learners. I've probably gone over. Thank you so much. I'll come live so you can see my face, and we'll get out of here. Okay, so that was my virtual open house. Email me if you have any questions, and I'm kind of sorry for the environment right here. My wife is a teacher in North Thurston, and she is teaching from our office. My daughter is a student at Tumwater High School, so she's in her room. We're running out of office space, so guess who ended up in the bedroom with an office? That's me. We threw a desk in here, and so kind of embarrassing. I just noticed the background right now. That's not my mirror there. That's actually my wife's and stuff. And today I guess I threw on a ZZ Top t-shirt and such, but just being comfortable, and I probably should have put on a nice shirt and tie for this, but I did not. I'm just being me, and I want to thank you one more time for coming to this open house, and don't hesitate to contact me if you have any questions. Have a great day.